We are live, and I'm in the kitchen, and I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to eat yet. I'm gonna come here and visit. So I hope there's somebody around. I am I'm making something, so I'm starting in the kitchen today, and it's a broccoli mum, her sticky aubergine. So I've got them baked already, and I'm going to pull them out and put the sticky sauce on them and stick them back in the oven. So I'm going to pull them out and turn the oven back on to get it heated up because we just got back from our walk. There they are. I'm trying to finish up some food, and so tonight it's these, and then tomorrow I'm going to make the butternut potato hash in the brain saver bowl. So they're nice and juicy, and I made a sauce. Here's my sauce. Who's here? Hi, Anne. Happy New Year to you too, Anne. Yes, we're just having really great weather here. Hi, Jean. Good to see ya. I better get my box because I need to put the computer up just a little bit so I can see. Lift you guys up. So I'm making eggplant and broccoli mom. Making your heavy metal detox. Very good. I've got, what happens is she uses miso and soy sauce, and I don't want to use that. And so I put in an orange, ginger, some ground up date. Hi, C. Orange, ginger, ground up date. What else did I put in here? Do I have a cheat sheet? I don't have it. Seems like I put something else in here too. But anyways, I'm gonna spread this on the eggplant, stick it back in the oven, and brown it up. So, and I want to talk to you about how my mind is 2-year-old. I'm discovering all this stuff since I've stopped fighting, and trying to ignore all the old talk about, okay, what's in the sauce seed? It's a blended orange, date, a date, tablespoon of date, ginger and garlic. And she uses, broccoli mom uses soy sauce and miso, but I didn't want to use any salt. So that's what I'm going to put on these guys. And we'll see how it comes out. So meanwhile, I'm learning so much about this little monkey mind of mine. But you know what I realized? It's just like Rami, Amy's 2-year-old. If I try to just ignore what it's saying, it just gets louder and cranky, and and when I get mad at it, it just gets upset. So when Rami gets fussy, she picks her up and hugs her and kisses her. And I realized I can do that too with my mind, because you know what? It's not telling me anything I haven't trained it to tell me. I mean, not me even necessarily trained it, but just, all my upbringing, the different things. And I've been writing them down, like, you better eat now because there's not going to be anything more for you later. You got to finish your plate. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. It's good for you, and so you're not going to get up from the table until you eat it. And I don't care if you've already eaten. You're sitting down to dinner. Just all kinds of conditioning. It doesn't come up with any new thoughts. It's just more of that kind of thing. So I'm just spreading this on here. And so now what I'm doing is I'm just being real patient. I'm realizing it's only 2 years old, like a 2-year-old, and I need to give it space and love and kisses and time to adjust to this new thing that I'm trying to do. And, it's so interesting how very little to do with the stomach the mind has. It's a completely separate thing, and they're not coordinated at all. So this is sticky eggplant.
Sticky eggplant.
Yeah, I'm going to brown it in the oven now. So there it is. I just
Looks like
spread the
banana.
sauce on. Yeah, but it's orange and garlic and date and ginger.
Can I smell it?
Or you can smell them there. So I want to get this in here. Smell it in the container.
Oh.
Plus you'll smell it when it comes out of the oven. Say hi to the girls. Hello.
Right.
Jean's here, and Ann and C.
All right.
Nice pants. Mine are Stevens. Oh, good, Ann. I took advantage of Amy's sale, too. One of them, I got the button to download it, the Indian book, but the Potato Reset book, there's no download button. So I wrote to ask how to download it. That one's only $3.50. I couldn't resist that one. So. Oh, gee, nice pants. Okay, yes. They're very comfortable. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, I use blended dates in my Asian-inspired potatoes. So the thing is, I bought one of the books on one site, I think, and I bought the other book on another site, and that's why I'm having trouble. Because one of them was in euros and the other one was in US. So, Ann, your email had the download button. One of them did, and the other one just had a receipt, and that is the Stand Store. Stand Store. So I'm not sure what happened with that. Uh-oh, now I've lost you guys. Here we go. Oh, yeah, what do you think of those Asian-inspired potatoes, Jennifer? They're so yummy. Remember you asked me what I used instead of maple syrup, but I can't remember what else you asked me, but I really, really enjoyed it. Jennifer, you got 2 emails for each book. Oh, one a receipt and one a download. Oh, so they haven't sent me the download. Well, I got an email in. So I only got one for each. One of them came with the receipt and the download button, and the other one came just with the receipt and no download button. So bummer. But she's got another video up today, so I'll have to watch that one tonight. But anyways, we did our walk and I wasn't hungry, and I said, well, honey, I'm going to go online. I'll finish up the eggplant. I've got some greens that I can put it on, and we'll see how I do. Last night was great. After I got off, I had a cup of my black-eyed pea soup and a little bowl of vegetables and an apple and 2 dried figs, and I was good to go. And I slept great. So, the sky isn't falling because I'm doing something different, huh? Yes, Jennifer, use purple potatoes and it tastes great. Use mushroom broth. Todd didn't like it, but tried it. Well, good. At least he tried it. You doubled the recipe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gosh, wish I was there. I would love to have some more. But it took me a few meals to eat the first recipe. Hi, Linda. Hey, good to see ya. Oh, wow. Everybody got different things. Jeannie got both downloads immediately on the same screen. Today went so fast. I just can't believe it was raining all day here, so I didn't go outside. I was just working, catching up with things in the house. So, but I did go do my 3.5 mile walk in the morning, and I did 2.5 tonight. I even thought about walking some more, but I thought, well, I want to come in and come on and see how everybody's doing. How's everybody doing? Day 2. I got up this morning and I worked out, and I got halfway around my loop of walk after I worked out when I realized it's only Tuesdays, and I usually work out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I worked out yesterday and this morning. But tomorrow I think I'll go to the grocery store, so that'll be good. I won't be all behind. Ooh, a bowl full of serrano peppers. Yeah. Was it a nice day there, Jennifer? So what do you all think about this mind being like a 2-year-old and treating it with with kindness and mercy instead of telling it to shut up and being mean? Jennifer, doing great, but feel like I can't get caught up. Yeah, I know, me too. The day goes by so fast. Still have Thanksgiving recipes to sort and put away. Yeah, and we've got the brain saver recipes. We got broccoli mom's recipes. Is anybody just doing Kiki for Jumpstart? I got on to listen to Rip Esselstyn's Jumpstart today, and it was at 9 o'clock, and that was the same time everybody was in the chat with Dr. Lyle. So I switched over to Dr. Lyle because with Rip, it's all canned stuff, and he uses canned beans and frozen things, and I mean, I don't mind that, but I like making the everything from scratch. Why be mean? Yeah, well, that's how I grew up. I learned everything through mean and and withholding and forbidding, and it was just all negative. Well, that's the thing, loving my 2-year-old and reassuring her and giving her time to adjust this new way of life. And I was saying, Jennifer, it's like Amy does for Rami. When she gets fussy and noisy, she picks her up and gives her kisses and you know gives her something to do, gives her attention. I can be mom to my 2-year-old. Who says I never had a 2-year-old? That's so neat. Yeah, see, I don't have grandbabies and I didn't have kids. So it's just been really, really fun watching Amy and Rami. I'm just learning tons. No other comments. My goodness. So, Jean, what have you been up to all day? You been a busy girl? Are you doing okay? I was just gonna look to see. Just busy. Okay. Oh man, cookie gifts, huh? Oh, and making the banana corn muffins. Be back later. Okay, great. I'll bet you're full, Jennifer. And you're saying I worked through some issues that made me mad how I used to handle things. Yeah, I hear you, Anne. I mean, all we knew was what we got from the older people around us, and it it was not effective for us. Thank goodness it wasn't effective for us, so we could keep on searching until we found this way. Linda, not following the conversation yet. Yeah, I was just saying how I watch Broccoli Mom, and she has her little girl Rami, and how she handles Rami when Rami gets fussy. And I realized the mind, and yesterday I started with, okay, Jean, no problem, right later. Um, Yesterday I started with this realization that I'm having such difficulty not, with her tip number 5, which is wait until you're hungry to eat and stop when you're not hungry anymore. And one of the things that I noticed was my mind just bugs me, and today I realized, oh, it's bugging me with remembered beliefs, like um, eat now because you might not be able to have any later. I grew up in a family of 7, 5 kids and 2 adults, and if you didn't get it now, you didn't get it. And I would eat dinner at my girlfriend's house and come home, and my mother would make me eat dinner there too, because she hadn't seen me eat dinner, so she forced me to eat even though I was full. So I learned how to eat when I wasn't hungry, and so my mind is just remembering what happened in the past, and then it reminds me right now of what was true in the past, or what to worry about for the future, but it doesn't really get in touch with what my body is telling me, which is a lot of times it's not hungry. Ooh, and what festered? Oh, you mean just feeling mad because of when we realized, thank goodness we're realizing in this life what happened. So Jennifer says, I was rebellious and wanted to do things the way I wanted them done to me. So I went out and started a family. So interesting how we all handle things differently. That is so true. And Linda, oh, okay, I hear you, Janet. I see what you mean. Yeah, and what Jenny, Amy does is, when Mommy gets fussy, she picks her up, she hugs her, she gives her kisses. She just handles it so different than I handle my 2-year-old. Lots of years not being able to listen to your own body cues. Yeah. And so I get to where I'm listening to the head, which is only telling me all those things that I learned to believe through the years. And I'm just so trained to ignore the body. I mean, even the fact that you should eat at this time because it's breakfast or it's lunch or it's dinner. Oh my gosh, and my mind starts bugging me. Don't you want to eat? Don't you want to eat? It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime, or it's breakfast, or whichever one it is. And I think about my tummy, and it's like, but I'm not hungry. And then trusting my body, my stomach, enough that I'm able to reassure my brain that it's okay, sweetie. I hear you. And uh, like, talk about how to get along without going along. I have to do it with my own brain. What was the point of our parents doing that to us? Yeah, good question. And what they knew, I believe. Yeah, the bad attitude, the anger, all the training, like sit there and you eat all that. You're not getting it from the table until you're done. Eat that liver, it's good for you. Didn't matter if you gagged on it or not. Um, they did the best they could, but I'm so glad that we're learning the things that we're learning now. So beautiful hearing what you're saying about Amy and Rami. Yeah, it's a perfect image of compassion to hold on to as a vision. It's okay, sweetie. Yes, and it's okay if I can't. For me, if I'm not able to do it immediately, like, oh, I failed, the heck with it, because for 68 years, I've I've done it the other way, and but the fasting has really changed me, because when I do that 36-hour fast, my tummy gets really empty and it feels so good. And then when I eat, after not eating for 36 hours, I food just tastes so good, and there's no question that I'm ready to eat. My body's hungry, it's weak. Even if it doesn't feel hungry, it feels weak. And then I can just taste the food and it tastes so amazing that I want that. I want that, on a daily basis rather than just once a month. And I really wasn't aware of that as much as I have in the last couple of months, how special that is. So Jennifer says nowadays the kids that are parents do things so differently. Even my own kids, I watch and sometimes become mesmerized. Isn't that wonderful? That's just so cool. They're their own people. Hi, Diana. Hello, hello. Nice to have you. So, hey guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. There's 0. If you want this to, get around on the internet, no worries if you don't think I should get out there. But I just want to help anybody I can, if possible, if it is helpful, if you feel it's helpful. Yes, Jennifer, you've helped me too because you don't eat enough, and you you can't pick up on the right question. Q, yeah, yeah. Well, oh, thanks, Jennifer. Oh yeah, now I've got 3. Thanks, guys. Um, yeah, but I think we got to give ourselves lots of practice because we're not used to listening to our cues. Linda, I didn't really know what effect this fasting might have. I just knew that after I went to True North last year and I did that 5 days of fasting and 3 days of refeeding, um, that a month later I felt like let's fast for a day with Stephen. And so we decided, okay, we'll start after dinner on Friday night, and then we'll fast on Saturday. And then we thought, might as well just go to bed and have another night. And that's where we just got the 36-hour fast. And we ended up doing it every single month for last year, 2023. And now Jennifer's been to True North, and she's excited about fasting. And so Jennifer and Gina and Jesse and Karen and Annette, all of us or some of us do a fast every month. Jeannie, I got rid of the last cookie gifts from my neighbors by suggesting to my kids that we should get rid of it. Oh my goodness, might get moldy soon, so be sure to check it. My daughter then said they weren't that good. Hey, good psychology, Jean. Jennifer, I tend to run myself ragged. Yes, you do, until I want to pass out instead of just rest and do things at a slow pace. Well, that's just your pace, but the problem is you never give yourself time out, and then you wonder why you're so tired and how come your body wears out. But my gosh, girl, you're so funny because you used to say, "Oh, I wish I could do what you do, Janet," but you do more than what I do. You're like the ever ready bunny. You don't want to miss anything, and I understand that. I don't either. Do I eat something special before or after my 36-hour fast to prepare well before and to recover after? Maybe you have a video about that I could watch. I do. I did start some fasting stuff, and I will post more as we fast. But at True North, before you go, they ask that we switch to just fruits and vegetables. So you start to just simplify things uh, up to 3 days before you start the fast. And if I can remember to do that, that's exactly what I do. Although, that's mostly what I eat anyway. So, but uh, it just sort of eases you into it. And then after the fast, it's fun to do things like, well, I've been drinking the celery juice every morning for the morning cleanse, and the lemon or lime water. first, and then the celery juice, and then the heavy metal detox. And actually today, when I went to have the heavy metal detox, really what I wanted was something more uh, substantial, and I didn't, because I'm in the, kind of in a habit already of doing the heavy metal detox. Like, no, that's, again, I went with my brain instead of my body. And so I'm just, it's okay. I noticed it, and we'll see what I do tomorrow. But, just starting light when you start to refeed. I mean, when you've only done it for a day or 36 hours, 2 nights in a day, it's not that big a deal. But I still like to go easy, and everything tastes so good. Like just roasted zucchini tastes amazing. Um, Jennifer, that's my condition. Yes, I know. Parents always had me go, go, going. Laugh out loud. I love fasting at home. I want to get the stem cells to flood. Yay! Right, and as long as you really pace, Jennifer. Jeannie, I thought the look for mold would do it. That is so funny. You know your kids. And high veggies and fruit. Well, what do you mean high veggies prior to the fast? Yeah. Linda, thanks, Janet and Ann. Good to know. Jean, Jennifer, if I run ragged, I'd be more likely to eat non-compliant food. I need to protect my schedule so I don't go crazy. Also protect my sleep too. Jean, I'm going to remind you of that because you are a go-getter too. And you're right. When you get yourself stressed out, you get real cranky, and then, you get into dangerous waters there. Water, yeah. On the water fast, I just drink regular water. I don't drink lemon and lime water. I go strictly to water. I am gonna check these eggplants, aubergines. There they are. So they're not browning like they do for when there's soy sauce and miso paste in them, but they look pretty good. I think they'll be edible. They're browning up now, and they've got 3 minutes. And she didn't say how long to bake them for, so I'm just guessing. Hi, Diane. What about the water content of veggies and fruit, Anne? Get hangry, yes, Jean. When you're running around and you don't give yourself enough to eat, and you don't give yourself enough rest. Yeah. I'm just amazed at how well I slept last night. So I'm excited to see what tonight brings. So I better keep my eye on these because they're just on the edge here of burning. They still look okay. I really covered them in that sauce. The purple, your Asian potatoes turned out very purple. That'd be great. Did you do the Stokers or the Hawaiian purples that are kind of like a tan on the outside but purple in the middle? Jump on here and there. Did AJ program back in 2017 and got off track? Ah, wow, that was a long time ago, Diane. Are you back on track? Did you were you able to keep the weight off, or does off track automatically mean weight comes back? Gene, I did the well-being part in the microwave. Dangerous. Is it real good, Jennifer? 1 minute left. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. 2 different purples. Okay, but you don't know what they are. Keep trying to cover up that ceiling light. Jennifer, your session on AJ's show yesterday was so inspiring. It was. You have been through so much, and your energy is still so positive. It is, despite your many struggles through the years. She's an amazing woman. Jennifer, I usually use those for a hike. Oh, the purple potatoes. Yeah, they're good for a hike. Lately, I was searching for something sweet. Not sure why. Oh, yeah. Well, is your mind searching for it, or is your tummy? Uh, See, now I'm glommed onto this like a 2-year-old, where it's like I'm relating everything from it. But I'll get over it. But I'm just so excited about these new things that I'm learning. So there it is. So I'll show you. I'll open up the door here. But I'm gonna keep. Well, actually, that it's kind of glaring. Let's pull it out so I can stick it back in. There. Pretty good. So so fun to try these different things. I guess you can call me a recipe chaser and a novelty seeker, because I just think it's fun to try these different things. Oh, and tomorrow, Jennifer, I don't know if you were here, but I'm going to do the butternut potato hash in the brain saver, because I've got a butternut squash that I bought just for it, and so I want to use it before it goes bad. And the next day, I want to do those twice baked potatoes from the Plant Powered Warrior Women Warrior cookbook. Yeah. So one of them is Stokes. Yeah, I've had the Stokes potatoes, and I have the Hawaiian. My Asian store has Japanese sweet potatoes, white potatoes, and red sweet potatoes. White sweet potatoes. The hamas, or they just call them white potatoes, and they're only $1.29 a pound. So I grab them. You are mentally strong, Jennifer. You have 2 butternut squashes right now. Very good. I don't have the book right here, or I tell you, I think it's page 400. Something's on page 400, because I looked that up for somebody. I'm not sure where. I think I see Brain Saver. You want me to go get it? Or maybe you could look it up and tell us what page it's on, but it looks pretty good. Stephen made lima bean soup today. Yum, yum. It was so good. I had some of that for my second meal. Who's soaking in the tub? Diane? Go, girl. I don't have a tub. Oh, here you are. Yes, means weight came back. I need inspiration for sure, but I eat whole food, plant-based. TMI. No, it's not too much information hopping in the tub. By all means. That's why I read for all of us that are running around doing things while we're on. That way, if I can read the chats, then everybody can listen in. Well-being in the microwave is over the top. How come? I mean, the well-being bar for looking for something sweet. Oh, yes, sweet. So did it work, Jennifer? Or do they smell really good when they're in the microwave? Is it a big thing? Can you eat it all in one sitting? Yeah, I never used to want to take a bath. And now I don't have one. And it just sounds like such a nice thing to do. I think I'd do it now. But I was always so fat, I never wanted to get naked. But now I love being naked. Oh, you eat it all. So is it one serving, or is it 4 servings, but you eat it all? Or did you even look? I mean, is it just like a little sports bar? Is Stephen messy in the kitchen? Yes, but I so appreciate him cooking, and he's better now. For a while there, he would just, there you are, Gina. I was hoping you'd come, because I got to tell you that I forgot to call the hotel, but I will do that tomorrow. I made myself a note. I kept remembering and forgetting, remembering, okay, I'm going to do that as soon as I finish this. And then I would forget for a while, and then I'd remember again. So anyways, yeah, like, well, a lot of times he'll finish up. No, he's been better, definitely. I mean, there are some dishes, but I don't mind doing the dishes. I just think it's wonderful. And I put away the soup, and just because I was up and doing things, I'm like Eugene, I'm constantly on my feet doing stuff. So um I don't really mind. I just think it's great that he's cooking. He's such a good cook. And I'm retired, see. So Gina, I got to show you my eggplant. I did the sticky eggplant that Broccoli Mom does, and I didn't use miso or soy sauce. I used an orange instead, and so it didn't get as brown as hers did, but it looks like it's going to be good. If you can see it there. So I used an orange, ginger, garlic, some ground up dates. Jennifer, I always just ground up some dates whenever I'm going to use some sweetness. I love eggplant too. It's going to be good. Oh, thanks, Gina. But I promise I'll do it. I don't know what happened today. I was inside all day catching up on my computer, and the day it disappeared. Yeah, Jennifer, I didn't used to like eggplant either, but now I really like it. Isn't it fun how our taste buds change? Jeannie, your hubby makes a big mess on the stove. Yeah. They weren't brought up like us. Stephen, he could sit at the table in the kitchen, but his mom didn't let him do anything. But he watched. And so he knows quite a bit how to do things. And so I just encourage him to go ahead. Janet, is the eggplant to share? No. Well, if he wants some, he can have some. Like yesterday, I did the sweet potato tots in Cleanse to Heal, and he had half of them. He really likes those tots, so I'm going to get more sweet potatoes and make some more, because it's so simple. You boil them, you steam them, and then you peel them, and then you grate them, and then you just mix them with spices and roll them into tater tots and stick them in the oven. They're so simple. And he suggests, either rosemary or thyme or oregano. And I put all three in, and garlic powder and onion powder. And it's yummy, yummy, yummy. And then at lunch today, along with a little bit of soup, I had the zucchini noodles with the marinara that I made the other day. Oh man, the marinara tastes better today than it did the other day. It just gets better and better tasting. Okay, now I'm behind. Okay, Gina says, that looks and sounds hubby. My hubby makes a big step on the stove. A big mess, yeah. Jennifer, I never liked eggplant. I try to eat it now. And Jan, is the eggplant to share? Yes. Gina, Jennifer, that's me. And zucchini. Really, Gina? You never liked zucchini? I love zucchini. And a small portion for me. Oh, yes, definitely. I would share it with you, Anne. Jennifer, I took out a frozen serving of Mexican lime soup I made months ago for tomorrow. Ooh, sounds good. Linda, the eggplant looks really good to me. Do you get the recipe from Broccoli Mom's Instagram? I got it from her YouTube today. I just went in to her Broccoli Mom at how does Broccoli Mom at something.com. I can't remember what her email is. Wait a minute, maybe I still have it. broccolimom@gmail.com. Yeah. And so I went to her website, went to recipes, and I think I either typed it in or I scrolled down and there it was. And then Gene, I keep hubby out of the kitchen. Aw, for the most part, just because he's too messy. Yeah. Well, he'll never get neat if you don't let him in. And, remember, we've been in the kitchen for years and years, but the boys have not necessarily been in the kitchen. And it takes time for them to learn how to do things. And some of them pick it up and some of them don't. But you miss out on somebody else's cooking, which is always fun. And Diane says, I cooked 16 potatoes in an Instapot yesterday, and I will grab one, eat it cold, dipped in hummus. Oh, yes. Which hummus do you make, Diane? Gina, it's pouring in California. Oh, my goodness. It's been raining here all day. Diana says, Jennifer, Mexican lime soup sounds divine. It sure does. And Jennifer, I enjoyed your interview with Chef AJ and subscribed. Yay! Gina, Linda, she puts some recipes on YouTube, but most are on Instagram. On my phone, I can't ever see the recipes on Instagram. But if I bring it up on my computer on my computer, then I can see them. Jesse! Well, Jesse, I talked about my mind being like a 2-year-old, and I've never had a 2-year-old. And watching Rami and Amy interact, it's really taught me a lot about it. And then I made sticky aubergine from Broccoli Mom, and instead of the soy sauce and the miso, I used an orange and garlic and ginger and date. And it looks like it's going to be pretty good. And Jennifer's thanking Diana. So glad you enjoyed, and thank you so much for subscribing. And Linda's saying hey to Jesse. And Diana, I roasted zucchini and yellow squash with garlic and onion powder, smoked paprika, and black pepper. Yummy. Mm-mm. Jennifer says, hi, Jesse. Jean, I want to try AJ's Instapot version of potato and zucchini soup. Me too, Jean. But I think I'm going to add onion and garlic. Well, at least onion and garlic. Yes, Jesse. Gina just joined too. You want to see it, Jesse? Here, I'll show you. It's just sitting there waiting for if I get hungry tonight. Here it is. So I flipped him, had him flipped over, baked him, and I skewered him, or I slid him diagonally both directions. And then I stuck him in the oven for about 25 minutes, then flipped him over, put the sauce on them, and the sauce I made in my NutriBullet. And Amy doesn't do that. She just chops hers up and stirs it up. I went ahead and I still got a little bit in there. And then I just coated the eggplant. Actually, I set them in the oven to bake, and then we went on our walk. And so when I came back, I baked them at I thought it was 350, but now I see it's 360 for 25 minutes the first time. Actually, both times. And then I coated them with the sauce and stuck them back in the oven for another 25 minutes at 360, I guess. I meant to put them at 350. So, when I saw her make those, I thought, I have got to try those. So 50 minutes total, 360. Yeah. Probably next time I'll do it at 350, but they didn't brown like they would have with miso and soy sauce, but they look really good. So actually, maybe I should try one, huh? Let's see here. Let us see. Mm, yeah. Ooh, there's caramel on the. That's gotta have that on the silicone. So they're still pretty warm. Can you eat the skin of the eggplant, or is it bitter? Tastes really good, Jennifer. If you guys form a caravan, come up here. I will definitely cook for you. But Jesse, I want some of your stuff too. It sounds like you have amazing cooking skills. Oh, good, Gina, because it just looks like it's going to be good. Skin is chewy. Well, it'll make me chew longer. Give me a can opener and some leftovers from Dharma's restaurant, and we've got a quick meal. Jennifer, do you like baba ganoush? I love baba ganoush. Is it sweet? Is it sweet? Well, I mean, it does have orange and date in it, but a little bit, not overwhelmingly. Well, I'll tell you, I like anything Indian. I was looking at the Indian cookbook today, and oh my gosh, I was telling Jennifer, oh, we can make this. Oh, or this, or this. Oh. Riffing on my comment that you're a good cook. Richard was kidding me. Richard, tell us the truth, Richard. Diana, you found edamame tofu in a box. Any ideas how to use it? Well, edamame is soybean. It's young soybean. Edamame tofu. Huh. I've never heard of it. Is it green? You know, Amy was making all kinds of tofus with different beans. Butter beans. And what did she do? She cooked them, blended them, packed them down in a container, stuck them in the refrigerator, pulled them out, after a day, flipped them over and hit them out of the container and cut them into squares, and she had tofu, bean tofu. Jennifer, I like anything with eggplant except the skin. Laugh out loud. So is that what you mean, Jennifer? You like eggplant, you just don't like the eggplant skin. Jesse says, Richard likes my cooking, but then he also tells me that he'll eat anything. Well, it is green tofu. Well, that makes sense. I can't imagine it would be silken because it wouldn't be, I would think it would have more fiber in it. Today, Amy used tofu for an ice cream. She loves ice cream, nice cream. Jesse, I could see edamame being used like chickpeas in a hummus, maybe. In a hummus. Really? Do you make hummus out of raw chickpeas? Or do you think they cooked the edamame before they made tofu out of it? I suppose they would have, yeah. Mari knew edamame flavored firm. Huh. That would make sense that it would be a firm tofu. Regular tofu is soybeans. Yes, but it's soybeans that are cooked and dried, or at least dried. They're mature soybeans. Edamame the little one. You know, it's green. They come in the pods. Without the skin. Jennifer, I'm starting buckwheat sprouts today. My first time. Oh, cool. I've done them once. I've got chickpea sprouts and mung bean sprouts going, and of course my broccoli sprouts. Yeah, edamame's the youngest. Green soybeans, Jessie says. Cool, Jennifer, about your buckwheat sprouts. Jessie, no, not raw chickpeas, but I have made falafel from soaked dried chickpeas that have not been cooked, and it's delicious. Oh, I never knew that about edamame, Gina says. Diana, maybe a green goddess dressing. Hey, that's a good idea, Diana. Make a green goddess dressing out of it. Excellent. That's a great idea. It'll be nice and thick because it's a firm tofu. Oh, soycotash. Hey, I saw that. That recipe somewhere, isn't it, Jessie? That's a good idea. Yeah. In fact, I think I've made that before. Yeah, soycotash instead of succotash. Dharma's has a miso soup that has edamame in it. Edamame's really good. We get it from Costco in little bags, and you just pop it in the microwave and in its bag for 3 minutes, and then just pop the edamame out of the pod and toss it in your mouth. I haven't had it in a long time, though. We get on things and then get back off things again. What you heating up, honey?
Rice and tofu.
Ah, Steven's heating up rice and tofu right now. Steamed edamame, that'd be good too. Gina, oh yeah, that's Trader Joe's has a soycotash. That's what happened. It's not organic, but I got that once thinking it was succotash, and I got it home and it was soycotash. It is fun to squeeze the pods when we're eating edamame. Ah, so you made your own soycotash so you can make it be organic. Smart. Well, you guys, we've been on for 53 minutes, so I think I'm going to get going. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to come on and do the hash, and I will try to get on earlier in the day, because it's for cooking, unless you guys like this time. So thanks for coming. Thanks for visiting. Day 2 down. Let's shoot for day 3. Don't eat the eggplant skin. Okay. Yeah, thanks for coming. Happy Tuesday night. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.